good. You wanna open it real quick?
All right, folks, we're here in Austell, Georgia. This is the second early voting site that Pastor Raphael Warnock is visiting today. He was early in Cobb County. We live streamed that, so you see all these people out here. Anthony gets to get a shot of them. You see a little cold here, waiting to see Pastor Raphael Warnock on the fourth day of early voting here in Georgia. And so we decided to come out here again. We're, of course, going to be heading to Slutty Vegan to do today's show, and so we're looking forward to that. But we wanted to just be able to, and then what we're going to try to do, we're going to try to talk to some of these folks out here at the.
Lawrence has some. I've got some too. Swing back around. Swing back around.
Hey, where'd you resurface?
Hey, real quick, everyone, if I could just get everybody's attention. I know that a lot of you would love to try to grab a picture with the Reverend and different times of the campaign. We've been able to try to accommodate that. But right now, because COVID is so just ravaging Georgia and ravaging the communities around Metro Atlanta, we're having to say no just right now as a blanket policy on pictures because we want to keep the candidates safe. And we've got to make sure that our candidate makes it to January 5th and makes it to Washington. So is everybody cool with that? Everybody good? Awesome. All right. Also, if we can socially distance, please, spread out a little bit. You got more home with the person you slept with. You shouldn't be close. Come on over and get you some warm. Come on over and get you some warm.
I'm gonna take my vote back. Oh Lord, no, they did. They can't tell who I am. No,
You're right. You're right. Sharon.
Sharon.
Did you get a mask? No, I got to get it. I get a picture with you. COVID.
Everybody about to fight over the phone.
My temperature is 90 right now.
It gets colder when the sun goes down.
96.
Yeah, let me get that. Let's get a quick picture, y'all.
Yeah, I'm like,
With Mr. Martin, right here.
speak with your words. Yeah, get the picture now.
Oh, look, he's writing a book, our future author.
Come on up front, baby.
We got you.
Okay, well, whoever in it.
If you're not in it, you're not in it.
Got it?
Thank you, thank you.
Reese is like, can somebody just do something?
You want a picture? All right, there we go. All right. Thank you so very much for being out here. We're going to make that happen. From you guys here. So listen, I don't have to tell the folks who would gather here in this weather that there's a lot at stake in this campaign. And so I'm just grateful for the ways in which you're standing up in this defining moment in our country. And I don't know about you, but I'm proud that Georgia is at the center of this conversation. Yes. Georgia's at the center of this conversation about the direction of the whole country. And I'm a child of Georgia. I was born in this state, down in Savannah, Georgia. I grew up in public housing. One of 12 children in my family. My folks who are preachers clearly read that verse that said, be fruitful and multiply. Took it seriously. I'm number 11 out of 12, the first college graduate. I was able to go on and get 2 other master's degrees and a PhD degree, and then become the pastor of Ebenezer Baptist Church, the spiritual home of Martin Luther King Jr. And now the kid who grew up in public housing is running against the wealthiest member of Congress for the... It is a deep sense of patriotism that's gotten me in this race. I'm running because I love this country, and I'm running because it's harder now for kids growing up in struggling families than it was for me. If they're able to attend a good school, go to a technical or vocational school or a 4-year college, kids have a mortgage before they have a mortgage. I don't think that's right. And I think that's too much of a burden on them, and it's a drag on the American economy. And so know that we won't be distracted in this moment. My opponent, time I'll say her name once, she is engaged in the politics of division and distraction. I mean, think about this. We actually do have some real in a century global pandemic that's taken over 300,000 Americans in less than a year and counting. And that pandemic has created that's left people without livelihoods. I mean, that's a real crisis. Responding to the real crisis, she's trying to manufacture one as if, you know, we're in some great battle against movement, trying to paint me as some person that she knows that I'm not. The gate to stop this thing that they've invented. When we have a real crisis that's killing real people and taking real jobs. I guess when you're a billionaire, you have the privilege of playing games. But the people I know, the people I serve in my church and in the community, the people who were in lines last year and now they're in the line, they don't have time for political games. They need real representation in the United States Senate. And so that's why I'm running. I'm running because that's why I'm running.
And know that
Thank
the
you.
African American Caucus is working on your behalf
All right.
right
hundreds of thousands of new votes. My friend Stacey Abrams. I've been fighting for criminal justice reform. What they're trying to say, I've been doing it in partnership with law enforcement while challenging law enforcement. Because you can hold people accountable and at the same time respect what they do and the sacrifice that our law enforcement officers make. They lay it on the line, they risk their lives. Some have lost their lives in the line of duty on more than one occasion. I've had the sad honor of being the speaker there to memorialize our officers. And so to suggest that holding law enforcement accountable is somehow an attack on law enforcement, I guess that's kind of like saying that if I think a senator ought not abuse her authority and profit off of a pandemic, then I'm against the United States Senate. No, I'm actually running for the United States Senate. People who are and so the bad news for my opponent is that the people who sold her that seat, because she's a high Republican donor, the people who sold her that seat, they sold it to her. She was appointed and you've been disappointed.
I like that.
The people who sold her that seat don't own it. It belongs to the people of Georgia.
That's right.
The people of Georgia coming to get their seat back.
That's right.
You ready to get your seat back? Because it belongs to you. And I just want you to let me represent you. And your interests. And your concerns. And your future and your children. I'm not running because I'm bored. I enjoy being a pastor. But pastors are used to walking with the people. And for me, this is just one more opportunity to serve. I know y'all cold, and so the preacher's going to bring this sermon to you. I'm not going to have an altar call or raise an offering. But you can go to my website, votewarnock.com. Make a plan to vote. Please, whatever you do, don't wait till January 5th. Anything can happen on January 5th. Snowstorm, anything can happen. Let's get our votes in early. Early voting has started. Tell everybody you know between now and December 31st to get your vote in. Go in person, vote early, or vote by mail. But if you're going to vote by mail, given the way things are slowing down, you need to do that in the next day or two, or put it in a drop box. All right? God bless you. So good to see you. Thank
you. All right, folks, this is Pastor Raphael Warnock here in Austell, Georgia. That's Crown campaign appears for today. He is headed back. We're headed to Study Vegan in Jonesboro. So we want y'all, if y'all are in the area, come check us out. We broadcast in Rolling Mountain Unfiltered live from there. Looking forward to it. So I ask y'all real quick. So your thoughts on this race?
We're ready.
Huh?
Changed it. We're ready. We're ready, Georgia. We're ready to take Georgia back, as he said. No seat shouldn't be bought. It should be taught. So we ready to bring Georgia back, okay? And know that Cobb County African American Caucus is working on his behalf right now as we speak.
We got you. Put it back on your ear. Put it back on your ear. We got you. You didn't take the weather with your coat.
My coat actually is in the car. Monique
Why you leave the coat in the car?
just been running all day.
But you came outside the car.
No, I've had a lot of meetings. No, anyhow, at any rate, my name is Monique Sheffield, and I'm the county commissioner for this district. And we're actually at one of our early voting locations here at the Epicenter, which is also home to Word of Faith, Bishop Bronner. So we're out here encouraging people to come out and vote. We're very happy and excited about the numbers that have come out. There's been a lot of new people to vote. And we just encourage you to come out and make sure that your voices are heard. This is a very serious seat that they're running for, and we really need for you guys to get out and support. And I also have alongside me another elected official, Trey Hutchins. He's with the school board. And
Cobb County, our area that we represent as well, and we are encouraging everyone, please go out and vote early. Don't wait until now. Make your plan now and vote.
Doing it big for Warnock, man. U.S. Senate. Hope he gets out there. Hope he gets in that seat. You guys make a plan. Get the voting, man. We got to do that on Reese Representative from Reese Radio, and of course, Positive.
That's it. I'll check the GPS. Looks like we're going to get there. For Slutty Vegan in Jonesboro. All right, we got to go. Holla! Huh? All right, man. We cover all the time. We got to stay on it.
come on, take it.
Really? I hate to hear that, but like that's the... A lot of these public equity companies own a lot of these places. That's the problem. They're big Republican donors. Yep. Now you can't take care, darling.
Because I've been talking to him on the phone.
Hold on.